Hi, my name is Face, and this is my friend Face, and welcome to Jiggly Boobs. Introduce yourself. No one cares. Okay. We're gonna be playing Sakura. We're gonna be reading Sakura Spirit, a game about lotion and boobs and Japan. He made this game, not
No.
me. Kosei, my friend over here, he made this game.
At first I'm Face, now you're using.
Yep, you made this game, and now we're going to be playing. You're gonna be the Japanese guy. Got it?
Okay.
Read.
Every person has a dream they wish to pursue. Yet, as people grow up, they often come to realize the truth. Dreams are nothing more than fairy tales.
Your voice is gorgeous.
At least that's what most people say. Then what about those who do end up accomplishing their dreams? Are they really incredibly lucky?
Oh yes, the music. Oh, every man has a dream he wants to accomplish. However, there is something important you should know, my boy. A real man doesn't give up on his dream even if he gets punched to the face. That's you.
I still remember those foolish words my dad used to say. But despite their silly nature, I found myself inspired by them. Ever since I was a young child, I have been interested in martial arts.
This game is 4 hours long.
It didn't matter whether I watched a match on television or read a manga about some heroic martial artist. It has always been my dream to become a martial artist.
This is pretty much all you. Have fun.
Well, of course. It was a bit childish of me to think that I could become a hero simply by learning martial arts. Even though I already understood that superheroes were nothing more than figments of my imagination, I still had a desire to use my strength for the sake of others.
Hold on, wait. Music. Okay.
My name is...
My name is Japanese.
My name is Gushiken Takahiro, a 17-year-old rising judo star. I think the music's getting pretty loud. And no, that's not me bragging. I'm actually about to take part in a tournament 2 weeks from now that could make or break my career on an international level. Of course, I was excited about the opportunity to finally accomplish my dreams and represent my country at a sport that I loved. But the same excitement also made me feel incredibly nervous. And while those worrisome thoughts haunted my mind, a familiar voice resounded from outside the window.
I think that's gonna be me, right?
Okay, I'll be right there, Koyomi. Not wanting to keep Koyomi waiting, I quickly dashed towards the front door to let her in, not even realizing I was still in my pajamas. Hold on a second, Koyomi. Gotta grab my shoes before we head off to school.
Strict uniform sleeper policy. Nice jammies, by the way. Did you borrow them from your mom?
For a moment, my eyes drifted downwards, noticing that I was indeed wearing my pajamas. I allowed a groan of annoyance and marched back towards my room. Bah! There's nothing wrong with jammies. The Golden Knight's a famous comic book in the West. Besides, not everyone prefers to sleep naked like you. Mumbling those words, I started stripping out my clothes, not particularly minding the presence of the girl behind me.
Do not worry, we're both adults. Oh, that happened once. Don't worry about who's super hot that day. And jeez, warned me before you strip naked in front of me. You're good.
You didn't see tonight when we were little. Maybe you want me to turn around instead? I decided to tease her enough and quickly pulled on my pants, proceeding with the remaining few items of clothing before I was suitably dressed for school. Besides, I had a reason for being so distracted.
You've been out of time. What's going on there, house skull of yours?
It's the upcoming match. I have no idea how anyone can remain calm when an international career is at stake.
My face changed.
I wouldn't be surprised if I made enough doomsday scenarios to fill up the apocalypse genre.
Apocalypse. Alright, the judo thing I changed to find. I see some of your matches and you kick butt, and I have spray.
Pray?
But don't tell me you don't know it's one of the school's legends. Stop breathing in my face. Apparently, there's some shrine out in the forest. Your breath, if you pray to it, brings you good luck. Oh! Son said your sister prayed.
Ichika? Yeah, Ichika.
I don't care. Pray to it of the exam and she got a perfect score.
A shrine that said to bring you good luck? Sounds like bogus to me.
Bogus!
Oh yeah, sounds like bogus to me. But at this point, I'm going to try anything, I guess. I'll ask Ichikawa-san about the location.
Why do you sound like me?
I'm not exactly the mood to get lost in the forest or end up modern day Tarzan.
Tarzan. Well, whatever you do, actually send me a message to let me know. When you hurry up, we'll be going again.
A hero is never too early, nor are they too late. They arrive precisely when they are needed. But for the sake of avoiding detention, let's hurry.
That's a wizard, not a hero genius. How can one person be such a sports nerd and such a geek at the same time? Air horns.
Let's not forget the Casanova and Man of the Year candidate bits. They're important details.
I doubt you qualify for either of them, Pajama Boy.
Anyway, let's boldly go where everyone has gone before. School.
Oh, nerd! Several hours later. What? Do we need to pause for you to go take a spit break?
No.
Okay.
Just making those noises. Stop.
Good. I think the game broke. Oh!
Later that day, I finally had a chance to talk to my classmate about the location of the shrine that Koyomi had mentioned earlier.
Good.
Gym was the last thing on the schedule today. So once people got ready to go home, I approached the guy. Hey Ichika, is it true that your sister discovered some shrine that is said to bring you good luck?
Let me guess, you want to date her. Well, even though I do have to admit that she's pretty attractive, I'm afraid she's going out with someone else. So there's no else. Not to mention, you're not her type.
I already got my hands full dealing with Koyomi. You can keep your sister to yourself. Joke aside, I'm more interested in that shrine. Did she mention where she found it? I didn't know there was anything near the forest, aside from the dojo.
Oh, she said something about it being near a river and quite high up. To be honest, I wasn't paying too much attention when she was going on about it. I mean, she was wearing this top, and it was tight, and...
Stop! You just don't need to hear the details. I doubt anyone else is interested, so you know anyone who might have to heard about the shrine.
What?
Are you guys talking about the lucky shrine out in the forest?
Why does everyone sound the same?
The one and only, according to Ichikawa's sister, they're supposed to be one near a river. I don't know about that, but there's this fiery girl at the Sakura dojo who knows more about it.
Wait! Are you talking about... About this tall, ridiculously strong and super scary? I didn't finish my sentence.
That's the one.
Oh, in that case, I believe I can still be a taco hero. I know where that place is.
Of course you do. We both do. You just want to tag along, don't you? I don't think Arya-senpai would appreciate you visiting her with their usual tricks in mind. Do I need to remind you what happened last time you tried to peek at her after she finished practice? Blood, sweat, and tears.
Shut up! I don't peep on the ladies, that's slander.
Your voice changed.
I should see you! I would never look upon Arya-sama's glorious body instead of nudity.
Oh, so you haven't seen her naked yet?
I've seen a bit of... But the hole I found didn't really let me get view of.
There we go. Someone called the cops. Ichikawa, the peeping Thomas, confessed. I playfully patted Ichikawa's shoulder as I turned around, grabbing my bag in the process.
Chip fall and died.
Thanks for the tip, Ichikawa. I'll let the judge know you were most helpful during the interrogations.
This is unfair. I was coerced. I won't say another word until you speak with my lawyer. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Once school was over, I decided to take my chances with a little bit of intel I had managed to obtain from my classmates. If memory served me right, Arya-senpai would be practicing at the dojo today. Of course, I knew her.
It's pronounced Dago. Continue.
Of course, I knew her. She was a judo student just like myself. But for whatever reason, she's been refusing to compete in any tournament for a while now. Arya-senpai, are you around? I shouted at her name as I parked my bike, looking around for any sign of the girl. Heh, follow the shouts and you will find her. I grinned briefly as I saw Arya seemingly in the mirror of practicing a series of motions, almost as if she was fighting an imaginary opponent. Perhaps now was a perfect opportunity to surprise her a little? Question mark? I snuck closer, making sure to make as little noise as possible.
Comma.
Before I reached a hand towards her shoulder.
Period.
Arya, feeling a hand on her shoulder, Arya reacted. She grabbed hold of my hand, and with a loud grunt shifted her weight, curling and tipping me over her shoulder.
Grunt! Okay.
I didn't have time to brace myself for the impact before I hit the ground like a sack of potatoes.
What her should... No snakes on the ground. Words! Oh, Taco Boy. I don't realize it was you. I didn't realize it was you. I'm so sorry. Are you Oak?
No, I mean, Kunoichi? More like Tasmanian devil. That's what they have a shed of mercy in it.
There's no mercy in the ring, Taco Boy. Better than you learn that now, then in 2 weeks' time, let me guess you want to do some sparring, don't you?
I actually came here to ask you something. Well, I guess a little sparring wouldn't hurt.
You just broke my spine. Oh, question mark. What do you want to ask? We got all afternoon and I could do with a bit of break anyway.
Where to start? You used to take part big in important matches in the past, right? Didn't you ever get nervous before going into the ring?
No. Oh yeah, haha, there was this one time I got nervous and I hid in the kitchen cupboards until my dad found me and dragged me to the car, and then he killed me by running me over with the car, and then I'm here. And of course, that was when I was like 8.
Well, obviously you can't go and hide for my match, but one of my friends made this stupid suggested that I go and pray or something. Honestly, at this point I don't do anything to calm my nerves a little.
Like, take a pee. Taco Boy, are you sure about this?
You mean the match? Of course I am. I've been practicing judo ever since I was old enough to walk. It's my chance to finally represent the country in a sport I love.
HMMM.
Arya seemed to think for quite a long time.
Think.
All while tapping her jaw with a finger. Eventually, she snapped her fingers and grabbed a tight hold of me.
Alright, I'll tell you the way to the shrine. I know this, but it's going to require more than a simple clap of your hands and bob of your head. You need to give something to the shrine and something of value. Oh!
I guess I have to think of something before we get there. Thanks, Senpai. I appreciate the help.
No. Taka boy, I'm not going with you. I got training to do. Besides, you gotta take this step yourself. I can draw you a map and show you an easy way to get back, but you'll be on your own.
You're not taking long? Not even for a little while?
Afraid so, Taco Boy. Let me just grab some paper. I'll draw that map for you.
That's Arya's return. A quick preparation.
But she just left.
What's his return?
Got it!
Quick preparations were made, and I followed the directions noted on the map. Surprisingly, it wasn't all that far. However, the hints on how to find my way back, in case I got lost, was a bit sketchy.
That's it for the first episode. Woo! 20 more episodes? Yes. Yes?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. We should stop before this gets dangerous.
Yes, we should. Okay, next time on insert title of show here. Bye. Okay. How do I write it down? I don't know. Let's write something down, shall we?
Okay.
With your blood.